Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Skyhawk, Soviet Global Command 9.3. Okay, here's some tech. PGM, Advanced Sonar, Advanced Manufacturing, Advanced Airborne. Yes on airborne and sonar. So advanced sonar goes to stage 3, advanced airborne to stage 3. Looks like they must have sent some of the right people to count trees. They got a little better performance that time. Okay, global operations, diplomacy. 2 free dice are going to be used on Syria again, and 1 paid die on Yemen. And there they are. There's no release to roll. I'm wondering if I made a mistake on a previous Soviet turn. Well, no, it wouldn't have mattered. NATO did it, and they can't be released against NATO, so never mind. I was wondering if when NATO captured Southern Caucasia, if that should have let the Soviets roll for battlefield nukes, but they can't be nuclear released against NATO, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so that takes us to military aid and purchase. Okay, spending 10 to start a cruiser for Warsaw Pact and to send them a fighter. They're spending 4 on a pair of early gen MBTs for Syria, spending 2 on an early gen fighter for Angola. And then for themselves, the Soviets are spending 8 battle stars on a minor army base upgrade. We've got 16 here on 2 next gen MBTs and a pair of early gen fighters. 10 on a fighter and a ground attack fighter. 10 on 2 early gen MBTs and a pair of early gen fighters. And 11 on 2 MBTs and a SAM. Okay. And their spy satellite is still out of commission from Celestial Eagle. Okay, combat movement. It's going to be a bit of a gang pile. I mean, this is going to look like serious overkill, but there's a reason for it. So, everybody in Hyderabad is attacking South Pakistan. The 2 mechs from eastern Iran are attacking South Pakistan. The Spag from Afghanistan is attacking South Pakistan. 2 early gen fighters from Baghdad, 1, 2, 3, to attack South Pakistan. Okay, that's all that happens there. The strategic bomber that you can see up there in Volgograd flies 1, 2 over here to Turkmenistan and shoots a pair of cruise missiles into North Pakistan in a surgical strike. There is a SAM, so there will be missile defense. Okay, then we come over here, and these dastardly Soviets have decided to send an airborne assault 1, 2, 3 against Niger. Ground troops can't cross the Sahara, but an airborne can fly over it. So he's coming in there in airborne assault, and that is no terrain. And these 3 early gen fighters, 1, 2, 3, to come over and join the attack. What do you think about them apples? And then the final bit of combat movement is the backfire from Baltic states, the airbase from Baltic states, and the airbase from Leningrad are all shooting cruise missiles into Denmark in a surgical strike. There is a SAM there, so there will be missile defense. That's it for combat movement. So as long as we're here, let's do the surgical strike on Denmark. Okay, so for starters, NATO gets missile defense. And look at that, they shot 2 of them down. Amazing. Okay, so 2 cruise missiles come in and both miss. Ooh. They are not happy in the Kremlin right now. Not happy at all. Okay, next we will have the attack on Niger. Okay, so we've got airborne and 3 early gen fighters. Airborne, 3 early gen fighters, and the defending American light infantry. Everybody missed. Do it again. There's a hit by an early gen fighter and the American missed. So, that is a land battle star for the Soviets. Niger has been captured. And would you look at that? There's a Soviet guy right next to Nigeria. I wonder what could possibly be going through his mind. Don't know. Okay, then we'll come over here and have the massive overkill attack on South Pakistan. The Soviet field artillery will shoot chemical. So let's do that first, because that is the only first strike. Okay, the chemical missed. Now there's no terrain here. So we have two early gen fighters. Two early gen fighters in yellow. Two mechs coming out of East Iran will be green. All shooting 3. Okay, there's 2 hits. Only needed 1, got 2. The American defends, and he gets a hit. He goes down fighting hard. Okay, take him out of there, get that off there. I'm nearly out of Soviet roundels yet again, but I have found a source of supply, so I have some en route. Let's see, who do we want to take for the casualty? I guess they're going to take that field artillery for their casualty. Okay, so them guys come in there. He comes in there. These guys are in. He's in. He stays. They're in here and have to land in non-combat. They are in there and have to land in non-combat. Okay, that's another land battle star for the Soviet. And now we're going to have the surgical strike on North Pakistan. So they get 2 shots of missile defense for 1 missile shot down. So 1 cruise missile comes in and it misses. Yeah, there's going to be some colonels and generals of rocket troops that are going to be taking a train east. Okay, that's the end of... Oh, wait a minute. Now we got to do combat resolution over here. We got diplomacy to roll. 2 dice on Syria and 1 on Yemen. Nope, nothing. Might be some guys from the foreign ministry and the KGB guys who are supposed to be facilitating all this stuff. They might be taking a ride too. Okay, now we're in non-combat. These 2 next-gen MBTs move over here to Afghanistan. The air from South Pakistan all lands in Afghanistan. The reason for including this Spag in this attack is so that he can be sitting down here for air defense. This SAM moves from Tehran down to eastern Iran. You can see now we have a air defense curtain across the bottom tier there. Oh, let's see. Over here, this next-gen MBT moves back over here to Anatolia. This SAM goes 1-2 down to Anatolia. The strategic bomber flew back to Volgograd from his missile firing position. The early gen fighters moved 3 to get here, so they do have a movement bonus. So 4 or 5 back to northern Algeria. Light infantry moves over to Morocco. SAM moves down to Western Sahara. Over here, these 4 ground attack fighters will fly 1, 2, 3 into East Germany. These 3 Marines will move next door into Svealand. The 4 next-gen MBTs go into Gotaland. I meant to say he moved from Svealand to Gotaland. These MBTs in this early gen are going to stay. The air cabs move down there. The attack choppers move down there. The fleets moved from A13 down there to A12. Everybody here in Western Ukraine, 1, 2, 3, over here to Bavaria. So the fighters go on the map. The rest of them will go over here on the card. There we go. And that is it for non-combat movement. So now we will get ourselves in position again to place some units. Okay. First one, the minor army base in southern Caucasia is upgraded to a major. Then gotta look at my notes. Make sure I say the right stuff. Okay, 2. Damn it. Just snapped the barrel right off. I mean, my finger barely touched it and it just snapped. In case you're wondering, it was one of my early gen MBTs. It just completely lost its tank barrel. Anyway, we have obtained a replacement. 2 early gen MBTs and 2 early gen fighters are built here in Western Ukraine. Is that it for up there? Yes, it is. That is it for up there. Come over this way. 2 MBTs and a SAM. No, wait, I can't do that. Can't do that. It's too many guys. This is what we can do, though. There is a solution. One MBT and a SAM get built there in Morocco, and then one MBT gets built in northern Algeria. And then we come over here. And a fighter. A fighter and a ground attack fighter get built in New Delhi. Two next-gen MBTs get built in New Delhi. Two early-gen fighters get built in Afghanistan. And that is it for placing units. Now we deliver aid. Early gen fighter goes into Angola. Two early gen MBTs into Syria. And we'll go up north here. Oh wait, got to stop here at the build chart to put the Warsaw Pact cruiser there on stage 2. And then the early gen MBT is going to East Germany. There we go. All aid delivered. Money time. Warsaw Pact is still... Soviets, not Warsaw Pact. Soviets are still at 52. Yeah, 52. And now bonus time. So, start over here. Because I think I miscounted over here earlier. The ones with no IPP values. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is it. I'm thinking so. So there's 11 for the ones with no IPP value, and then 2 for Shiraz makes 13. Is there anybody else? Let me have a look here. Anatolia is one, makes 14. And that's it. So 52 and 14 is going to be 66. 56. 66. And then they have 3 battle stars. I'm making sure I didn't forget a battle star yet. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking I forgot the battle star for Niger. I think I did. 4 battle stars. Okay. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.